Yeah, I want to be consistent again. I want to be up the pointy end of the field like always. And last year, you know, we finished third in the championship. I was the first Australian. So, you know, I think most years we always have some imports that come over, and yeah, I'd really like to challenge those guys in our country, and yeah, push towards the front.
Yes, obviously it'll be my first time racing Supercross. But the little bits I've done with it, I think I could go all right. So I'd be looking to, yeah, definitely be on the box at every round. Yeah, so I've decided that I will race Supercross. I had the choice. You said I have the choice to race, you know, Nations or Supercross. But with what I want to do later in my career, I chose to do Supercross. I mean, you always want to win, but yeah, I'd be happy to be on the box for my first year.
Yeah, look, I'm keen to get Supercross underway. So I'll call the jets after call them. And then straight into training for that. So my expectations for that, I want to be a podium guy. I want to finish high in the championship. I want to be there every weekend and see what we can do. Last year was a good first year in the class, but I feel like I can be a podium guy and be a title contender.
For me, I'm just excited to get back on a Supercross track. I'm fortunate enough to have one in the backyard, and Aaron Tandy's been training there for World Supercross. So for me, watching him ride it, not being able to ride with him while we've been doing motocross has kind of been a struggle. So I'm excited to get my feet wet, get back on it and start hitting a set of whoops again. So I'm excited to get some testing in here with the Yamaha racing team and see what we can do. Last year we showed we were a very strong contender, and we're now going to have to take it to that next level and throw it on the podium week in, week out.
Honestly, I don't really know. I haven't raced Supercross since 2019, and when I did it, I did a limited amount of training because I got called up for Des Nations and then went straight into some sand training for that. So sort of come back, jumped in the deep end. I think I ended up 7th overall for the series, and I didn't even qualify for the first round, so that was okay. And then 5th overall in you know, the international where we went to New Zealand as well. So I'm not too sure. I really like Supercross. I've got a track at home, so I get to play around pretty often on it, which is cool. So honestly, just going to see how the pre-season goes, and I'll let you know as we get closer to round 1, I think.
Yeah, so obviously not being able to race it, it's kind of, you know, I'm not quite familiar with how that goes, but I'm stoked to get in there and see where I place. I know that I can ride it really well. It's just a matter of, you know, racing and adapting to that. So I'm excited, and I don't want to, you know, put any numbers or anything on it, but I would like to be up the pointy end for sure.